Hi, I'm attorney John Ceci, and I'm an estate planning attorney in Brighton, Michigan. And today in this video, I'm going to talk to you about a common question that I get from parents when they're engaging in estate planning. And that question is, well, why don't I just add my kids to the title to my home right now? Most of the time, my answer to that question is going to be no, no, 1,000 times no. And in this video, I'm going to explain why. I think the best way to answer this question or explain my position on this question is to just tell you a story. It came from a conversation I had with an attorney friend of mine who also does estate planning. And he was talking to a couple that had bought some property back in the early 1970s. And this is one of those properties that had a restaurant on the ground floor and then some living space up above it. And so for many years, this couple worked in the restaurant, and of course, they lived upstairs. And then they came to see my attorney friend to do some estate planning, and they asked that question that I asked in the beginning. Well, why don't we just put our kids on the deed to the home right now? Well, let me explain to you why that would be a bad idea. So we'll flesh this out by using the numbers I already gave you. I said in the beginning that the parents have purchased this property for about $100,000, and today it's worth $1 million. Well, that's a gain of $900,000, and you better believe Uncle Sam wants his cut of that. But there's a way to get around that. And the way to get around that is by waiting, or I should say not transferring title now, letting title transfer later as part of estate administration or trust administration. Now, which of those choices you should make, that's a topic for a whole nother video. But the end result of it all is that the title will not pass until the parents have passed away. What that does is instead of the children stepping in and saying, well, you bought it 100,000, it's worth $1 million, they come in at the $1 million level. And if they sell it for $1 million, there's no gain. That's a big difference between a tax on a gain of $900,000 versus no tax at all. And so that in a nutshell is why I typically will recommend, let's not put your kids on the deed to your home. Let the title transfer after you're gone. Now, these are the kind of things that maybe if you hadn't taken the time to watch this video, you wouldn't have realized. That's why I made the video, because it's here to help people avoid the kind of problems that they might get into if they decide to take the do-it-yourself approach. I spend my days thinking about these things so that you don't have to. You can come to me and I can help you find a way that will work and accomplish your objectives. So if you find yourself thinking to yourself, you know, maybe I need to get a will, maybe I need a trust, but I'm not really sure. Well, how about instead of talking to yourself, thinking to yourself, you pick up your phone and give me a call. We'll schedule a time. We'll sit down and talk. You'll tell me about your situation and we'll figure out what's best for you. Again, I'm attorney John Ceci. I'm an estate planning attorney in Brighton, Michigan. Thanks for watching and look forward to talking to you.